Let's play with toys. Spend the weekend holed up alone in your room with your favorite toys. It's childish, but you feel a bit better. Wow, that's a face. I think we're fairly balanced here right now. So what can we do? We've still got a -1 on royal demeanor. So that does seem to be linked to being willful. If I'm willful, I can't have a royal demeanor, is what appears to be the case. But I've got a plus 1.1 on weapons, so we'll continue learning about archery, and we will try to learn about court manners. Wait, what did I just say? Courtly manners, right? And archery. Good. There we go. This is Long Live the Queen. As the person of highest rank within the domain, no one may sit at any formal event unless you give them permission, and no one must ever turn their back on you. If they do, you are intended to recognize the insult. Learn to cut, fletch, and tie arrows. Ah, Your Highness, what a pleasure it is to meet you in person at last. Your description did not do you justice. Giggle. I don't know how to deal with handsome older men paying me compliments. I was so pleased to hear that you had accepted my humble offer. A jewel for the jewel, but you are the most precious. I hope that this is only the beginning of a mutually beneficial relationship. A union between us would bring stability to both our peoples. He really does want to marry me. Should I marry the Duke of Sedna? What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. Is the Duke of Sedna someone that we need to, marry? We learned from our foreign affairs that it'd be a good idea. He's about twice Elodie's age, yeah. If a queen doesn't marry a duke, what's she going to marry? Are we going to find a prince from a foreign land? Not that we have to marry at all, of course. You know, I don't want to marry that guy. I need to let him down gently. I am not marrying you. I'm only 14. I've been studying courtly manners, and I couldn't do any better than that. That may not have been gentle. I see. I regret the misunderstanding. That went well. Ah, we can sneak out. Or play sports to get angrier. Be less angry. Become depressed and afraid. Become lonely and afraid. We need to become more yielding, I think. So we will attend court. She looks a little petulant now. I liked it better when she looked evil. We're still at -1 for royal demeanor. I give up. I don't know what I need for royal demeanor. Do I have to not be angry? What about accounting? I guess if we learn about accounting, then we have a better chance. Let's do it. You brush up on basic mathematics with the help of an abacus. You study the manipulation of larger quantities through direct calculations using written numbers instead of an abacus. You are requested to stand in judgment. A woman has been convicted of attempted murder and requests the mercy of the crown. Your Highness, this slattern dares to beg pardon when she admits that she tried to poison my sister under her own roof. Which sister? Coronation, the Duchess of Mead. Is she all right? She is unharmed. We caught the culprit in the kitchens before anyone could eat her foul spew. Well, what do you have to say for yourself? It's justice it is. Them devils killed me brother and broke me mam's heart. Lied there they did. when she went to see why he'd not come back. Said he'd gone for a soldier, when he never would. You weren't the only one, neither. I waited 10 years for my chance to get my own back. That's justice. You see? She's completely undependent. Hang her and be done with it. What's this? Now, age 33. His father's dead. Duchess Consort of Kigal, several younger half-siblings. This might have something to do with the last Duke of Mead. He was involved in all sorts of scandals. Oh man, a partial success. Let's put her to work. This woman failed in her goal. She harmed no one. I do not require her life. If she is kept far away from your sister's court, she will no longer be a threat. You're going to forgive her? I am indenturing her, not pardoning her. She will serve as heavy laborer in northern Ursel. You made an example of. She should be drawn and quartered in a public square. I have spoken. God bless you, miss. Okay. No effect in the dungeons. Less depressed. So what do we need to do to be good at courtly manners? We're too depressed right now for anything else to work. So I think our main mood needs to be yielding in order to work on courtly manners. So we have to get rid of that depression. So I think playing with toys is our best option right now. Okay, so what's our dominant mood now? Angry. Hey, Drago. So royal demeanor is still at -1. It's because we're angry, so that won't help us. I think if we learn more about accounting in the morning, that'll be useful to us in trying to get into... get into that treasury and get that stone we need. Some foreign intelligence, I think, and some accounting. Yeah, this is not an easy game. It's really hard. The domain of Shanjia across the sea to the west has been steadily increasing in size and now controls a wide range of coastlines as well as most of the navigable rivers. Political disruption in Tombula in recent years has caused a disruption in their chocolate production, which is to the benefit of Nova, particularly the Duchy of Kigal. You've unlocked a new outfit. Oh yeah! Week 14. You study money lending and the controversies involved in charging interest. According to the Druids, one should always return more than one is loaned, or else the debt gave no value to the world. As you are walking one day in the gardens, you hear a strange sound and look up to see an owl flying overhead. A single dry leaf flutters in its talons. An owl flying in the open in broad daylight? That's unusual. I wonder if something attacked it. Oh man, if only I knew how to do divination. When you return to the castle, your father is waiting for you. There is a woman here to see you. She wishes crown funding for a project. Thank you for seeing me, your royal highness. I came to you on behalf of the people. I wish to build a hospital where any citizen afflicted with disease can be brought for treatment. Well, I know nothing about medicine, so this isn't going to work. Putting all the sick people together? Wouldn't that make them die even faster? Wow. We are not interested. That was dumb. Alright, let's go to the treasury. Okay, so I'm still not good enough at accounting. I need to be less angry and more cheerful. And more yielding. I need minus depressed, minus angry. How much accounting do I need? Seriously. Yeah, I need to become afraid and cheerful, I guess. Depressed is bad for some things and good for others. What should we learn about? I'm gonna say I'm gonna learn about archery and accounting again. Because we gotta get that money. Alright, you learn about different sizes and styles of bows, long, short, and recurve. You learn about caring for your bow, how to store between uses, string and unstring, and check for damage or wear. You also learn that you should never fire a bow without an arrow on the string. You study bookkeeping and the art of notating incomes and expenditures, as well as how to determine the amount of funds a solvent business needs to keep on hand in order to continue functioning. Remember that the Festival of the Good Lady is approaching. There will be a public celebration with commoners, followed by a grand gala for the nobility. As queen, you'll be expected to lead the procession and take part in the ceremonial planting, possibly give a speech. However, since you are not yet crowned, it is not required, and it may not be safe to expose you to the public. What do you mean, not safe? Outside of the castle, you are less well protected. If anyone means you harm, think on it now, decide later. There's a letter for you as well. It's from Briony. I went to school with her, but she's a couple years older than me. Her mother is the Duchess of Mead. She's complaining that her mother still won't let her come home for the holidays. Apparently her Uncle Kevin is absolutely furious about that woman's trial. She's bored and looking for an adventure. Well, I don't have any to suggest to her. Okay, so I'm way too angry right now. Is there like a negative 2 angry thing I can take? I need to be afraid. I don't want to be any more depressed. This is called Long Live the Queen. I don't want to be any more depressed. Lonely and afraid. Yeah, that's what I need right now. Explore the castle to become lonely and afraid. Oh yeah, I should try on my new outfit. I will as soon as possible. You wander through the parts of the castle that other people rarely visit, but find little except spider webs. Yuck. Okay, let's change our outfit into the cat suit, which boosts intrigue. Oh god, it has a monocle! That is the best. Okay, so my intrigue is boost, that's good. Still can't do royal demeanor very well, at least. So we've still got a huge bonus to military because we're angry. And we want to be less angry and more yielding. Okay, so let's see here. What can we focus on? I guess accounting, again. Maybe if I get over 50 accounting, that'll be enough. And, public speaking might be useful if they're expecting me to make a speech. Public speaking, economics, accounting, let's do it. Practice tongue-twisting sequences of syllables to improve your enunciation. You learn about the concept of diminishing returns, the point after which spending more on a particular project fails to improve it as much as previous spending did. Your skill in accounting is now 50. You may not increase this skill until your other economic skills are 25 or higher. Today is the procession and planting of the Festival of the Good Lady. Will you be leading the parade? If you have any concerns about your safety, please stay here. Your people will recover from disappointment. If we lose you, there is no recovery. I will parade and make a speech, and it's going to be awesome. I'm not afraid. I'm going to be the best parade leader ever. My little girl. You prepare your best gown for the occasion, or your best catsuit, then walk slowly through the town with your attendants. It would not be appropriate for you to wear a sword, but you do walk with a sturdy golden scepter that's taller than you are. Wow, I failed everything. At the end of the route, you help the priestesses turn over the earth for the new tree to be planted. After the blessings are read, you hold up your hands and call for silence so that you can speak. I'm going to fail this test. Yep. Unfortunately, all the worlds you had planned go out of your head when you're faced with the moment. You manage a few polite sayings about the meaning of the holidays and thank everyone for attending, then turn away, your cheeks red. The procession regroups to return to the castle. Okay. How's our mood? Still angry. That won't do. We need to be afraid. We need to be very afraid. But not more depressed. Alright, explore the castle again. You wander through the parts of the castle, same thing as before. Okay, now, still -1. Come on. How is my mood still angry? Explain this to me. How is it that my mood is still angry? Shouldn't it be willful at this point? Alright then. What's next? We'll learn about internal affairs. And what else should I learn about? I want to learn more about archery. No, wait, I can't go over 50 until I boost swords and polearms, so that won't do anything good. So internal affairs and logistics? Reflex? I guess maybe reflex would be good. Intrigues, internal affairs. Let's rock and roll. The Duke of Marie has paid suit to the Duchess of Ursel to no avail. The Duchess's brother is opposed, as he will inherit if she dies childless. Your agents suspect the Duchess of Ursel is actually more interested in the Duchess of Hellas. Neither has ever been linked to a man. Ah. You practice tennis against multiple opponents, learning to judge at a glance when a ball is too far away to reach in time. Can't increase reflexes any more than that. Are you ready for the grand ball? All the nobles in the domain are here to see you, to see their queen. Gulp? You finish dressing and descend the stairs to make a grand entrance. Oh, it chooses the leftmost mood if the moods are even. Thanks, Goose Grease, that's good to know. All around, the rich and powerful pause on their activities to gaze upon you, the ruler of them all. What tests am I failing now? All of them. Seeing yourself reflected in so many eyes makes you want to run away and hide. Afraid and pressured. For a moment you force yourself to carry on, but you're sure they've all seen you hesitate. Your father waits for you at the bottom of the stairs and offers you his arm. The first dance is for us. Oh no, it isn't. He guides you gently around the floor, never rushing you. It's fun to dance with your father, but the look in his eyes is so sad. After this, you must choose your own partner. There are a number of men who hope to catch your eye. The Duke of Kegel alone has brought 3 eligible sons, all near your age. Look around the room at all your possible partners, which is to say, everyone. No one may begin dancing until you do. You can pick whomever you want, and you will not be denied. Ah. How does my intrigue fail? I have 50... whatever. Someone scandalous, someone already married, someone older, younger, or about your age. What are the thoughts of the gallery? I'm tempted to go with someone scandalous. Luanculo agrees, someone scandalous. I'm gonna go with scandalous. Let's do it. You don't want everyone assuming that whoever you pick first is your intended marriage partner, so why not make your choice as ridiculous as possible? With that in mind, you approach the Duchess of Ursel. You admit to yourself that you were hoping such an outrageous act would cause her to lose some of her composure, but she remains unruffled. At least the chorus of shocked whispers around you as you take your place on the floor is gratifying. Dancing with a real partner feels quite different from dancing with your father. You knew him, knew his steps like a part of you. Now every move is a mystery, and you fail them all. Unfortunately, you lose tracks of which step you're supposed to do when and trip over your own feet. Whoops. Between the dances, there is time for the guests to mingle, chat, and sample tiny bites of exquisite food. During a lull in the music, Danian, the Duke of Marie, taps an elegant fingernail against a wine glass, letting a clear note run out through the room. If I might have your attention, I believe we should offer our compliments to our lovely hostess. Her bravery and courage keep our borders defended. Everyone applauds politely. As the gala continues, you take the opportunity to observe nobles that you rarely see. There's Gwenelle, for instance, the young lady of Sudbury, only months older than you and due to finally inherit control of her duchy soon. Or Adele, the youngest daughter of the Duchess of Lilla and a first sportswoman, just a few years ahead of you at school and the absolute terror of the ball fields. No Bryony, she had said her parents were leaving her stuck at school this season. Her parents are here, dancing together, the Duke consort clutching his Duchess possessively tight. Strange that there's no sign of your cousins, though. Shouldn't they be here? Your aunt and uncle are here, of course. It would be scandalous if they hadn't come, Merva being so close by. Sense magic failed. It's nice to be able to enjoy time with friends and family, isn't it?